Welcome to your 15-minute Mama Yoga class. Today's class will tone, strengthen, stretch, and massage the reproductive organs in the pelvis. Please ensure to listen and honor your body by taking any modification that it needs today. Feel free to use a yoga block or something similar for support in this class. Starting off with shoulder pose. Going to lie flat on your back, grounding down the soles of the feet onto the floor, hands and arms by the side. You should be able to tickle the soles of your feet with the fingers. That's how you know that the feet are in a good placement. Now, as you inhale, lift the hips up to the sky. Holding here for a moment. As you exhale, gently bringing the spine and the hips back down to the mat. Inhale, lifting the hips up to the sky. And exhale, bringing it down to the mat. Doing that 3 more times with your own breath. As you inhale, raising the hips. And with the exhale, lowering them gently. Shoulder pose soothes the reproductive organs and also helps with the management of prolapse. Wherever you are, bringing the hips back down to the mat. Getting ready for final twist. Lengthening that left leg long on the mat. Bringing that right foot to the side of the left knee. Placing the left hand on the right knee. Bringing the right arm out to the side. As you exhale, gently pull that right knee over with the left hand, keeping the shoulders on the mat. Feeling that twist throughout the spine. If it feels good for you, you can turn the head in the opposite direction of the knee. And just holding here for however long feels comfortable. All of this is really good for massaging and toning the nerves of the foot. And coming back to center, bringing that foot down to the mat and bringing it out long. Bringing that left arm out to the side. Left foot ground on the mat. Placing the right hand on the left leg around the knee. And gently guiding that left knee over the body. Squeezing left if that feels good for you. Keeping the shoulders on the mat. Not focusing on over twisting the lower body. Just bringing that leg over enough so that you feel that nice stretch through the spine and into that pelvic area. Holding for as long as is comfortable for you. And coming back to center. Bringing that left foot to the mat and lengthening the leg. Next we'll come into turn the mill. So sitting up on your buttocks, taking the flesh out away from the sit bone. and leaving the legs nice and long. So it's really important to coordinate the breath with the movement in this pose to really get the full benefit. This pose tones and massages the reproductive organs and the pelvis in general. So bringing the arms out in front, clasping the hands, and bringing the body forward, the trunk and the upper body forward. As you inhale, circle the body back, and as you exhale, circling the body forward. So imagine you're, churning butter, for lack of a better analogy. As you inhale, you're coming forward with the trunk, and as you exhale, you're circling backwards. Really being mindful, like I said, with this movement and pairing it with the breath. Exhaling away from the body and inhaling as you come back. And wherever you are, switching that in the opposite direction. And once you come back to center, letting that go. Coming now into rowing the boat. So keeping the legs out long, extended. Bringing the hands up towards the shoulders like you're rowing a boat. We'll begin first by extending the arms out along the legs. Bringing it up towards the sky and back down to the body. Again, really important to coordinate the breath with this movement to really get the full benefit of the pose. As you exhale, pushing the arms away from the body. As you inhale, bringing the arms up to the sky and into the body. Exhale, pushing the arms out. Inhaling them up and into the body. And completing that a few more times, synchronizing it with your own breath. This pose, rowboat, releases energy blocks within the pelvic area. And wherever you are, letting that go before coming into the opposite rendition of that. So rather than pushing the arms out along the legs, you'll be pushing the hands and the arms up above the body, bringing them down to the legs, and rowing the arms in. So as you bring the arms up to the sky, exhaling down to the legs, and inhaling into the body. Exhaling up and down, inhaling into the body. And now completing that a few more times with your own breath. Wherever you are, letting that go. Maybe shaking out the legs if that feels good for you. Giving the ankles and the feet a rotation before coming into our next pose, which is animal relaxation pose. So keeping the right leg long, bringing the left leg into the right knee. So the left leg should be bent and the foot should be placed along the side of the right leg. Bringing the right leg now back behind the body and releasing the upper body down towards the mat. Now, if you would like, this would be a good place where you could use a prop like a block to support the head. We're coming down, bringing the body, upper body down towards that left knee, and just releasing and relaxing. Animal pose really stretches out that pelvis and massages those reproductive organs. It also strengthens and tones the interior of the pelvis. And just hanging out here, seeing if you can't release and just relax into this posture, taking any modification that you need so that it feels the most comfortable for you. On your next inhale, bringing up the shoulders, the trunk of the body, and coming out of this pose the same way that you went into it, by bringing that right leg out in front and releasing that left leg to leave it long. Giving your legs a shake if that feels good for you, before coming into the other side. So bringing that right foot along the side of the left leg, and bringing that left leg behind the body, tucking it in. So the left leg will mimic the formation of the right leg, but rather it's just behind the body versus out in front. When you're ready, bringing the upper body over that right leg and just relaxing into this posture when you can. If you have the flexibility, you can bring the upper body right over and relax it on the floor. But please feel free to use a block or a bolster or any prop so that you can fully relax and release into this pose. Feeling that stretch in the thighs and in the pelvis. And starting to bring awareness to that upper body, bringing it up, strengthening, lengthening the spine, bringing that left leg out long on the mat, and lengthening that right leg as well. We're coming into our final pose, taking cobra. So we'll begin in child's pose. Knees are wide, buttocks sits in between the feet, kind of cradled in the feet, bringing the upper body down to the mat, arms and hands out long. Really ground those hands into the mat, as if you're gripping the mat. Now striking cobra, we are going to bring the upper body forward and through the arms. And we're going to look up to the sky, holding for a moment before coming back into that starting child's pose position. And as you inhale, gripping the mat, kind of pulling the upper body, the body forward, and then through the arms, picking up. And exhale, coming back into that starting child's pose position. And continuing with your own breath by inhale, pulling the body through the arms, lifting up, and exhaling the body back into child's. Do that a couple more times. Striking cobra really strengthens and tones both the reproductive organs and that pelvic region. Coming back into child's pose and relaxing here. Now you can remain in child's pose, come up to seated, or lay back in Shavasana, whatever feels good for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this class, please be sure to like and share this video and subscribe to Yoga with Ash for more videos like this.